Alright guys, it's your favourite Red Panda. We have some news. Joe Biden's family apparently did own slaves. And we're demonetized. But alright guys, yeah, sorry for the videos as of late. So there is actually a reason I couldn't talk about before for legal reasons, and that has all been cleared up now. Everything has been taken care of. I'll probably make a video telling you guys about it all, but let's just say that there was legal issues and I couldn't really... Making videos could have been used against me in a court, so I had to back off the videos. But never mind, we are back! And then when it all got cleared up, my internet died for 3 days. Like, oh my freaking god. By the way, Ellen, love you, you're a godsend. But yeah, Ellen's been sending me a whole bunch of stuff over Twitter, and I haven't been able to make a video because my internet only got connected like 18 hours ago again. Don't worry. Anyway, long story short, I'll make that video soon, and I'll let you guys know what exactly happened. It's all cleared up. It's all good now. But yeah, there was a reason I couldn't talk about. But let's talk about Joe Biden, because apparently his family did actually own slaves. So Glenn Beck has actually gone through and posted this. Now
this is from the U.S.
Now this video is about a minute so long. We're going to watch this. This is an extract from his show. Now I do know that Snopes has gone through and claimed that there's no proof. Well, we actually got more proof. And, you know, Snopes is notorious for being false and being partisan. But let's jump into it and let's see what Glenn Beck has to say. And then we've got the documentation ourselves. So let's check it all out.
Federal census in 1820. Ninth up from the bottom list as the head of the household, Jesse Robinette, as in Joe Robinette Biden. This is Joe Biden's great-great-great-grandfather. Now, the left side of the form is the count of Jesse's family. But the right side shows something else. How many did Joseph Biden's family, how many slaves did they own? Well, Joe Biden's great-great-great-grandfather owned 12 slaves in 1820. 5 male slaves, ages 14 to 25, 2 male slaves, ages 26 to 44, 3 female slaves, ages 0 to 13, 1 female slave, aged 14 to 25, and 1 female slave, aged 45 plus. Now, according to this report, again, from a very respected genealogy firm that is trusted by both famous celebrities and politicians, Joe Biden's ancestors were slave owners. Now, with that little chunk of information, it kind of puts Joe's work with segregationists in a whole different context now, doesn't it?
So, that's the prelude, right? So, we do actually have, you go through, so here's the documentation here, and we do have the PDFs. So, here's the tree here. Joseph Robinette Biden Sr., and there it is there, and obviously, yeah, so this is just like a family tree. Alright, now the important thing here is this here, this sheet here. Now this is what Glenn Beck has zoomed in on, and he actually shows here. So you see the name, Jesse Robinette, whatever his name is, and you see the slave count there. So if we go to here, for example, this is the second page, this is the first page, right? So that's the left side of the page. This is, I just closed it. Anyway, so I'm going to reopen that one again. Open a new tab. Right, and this is the left side, this is the right side of the page. This is the left side of the page, right? So the two pages go together. And you go through here, and you can see the tallies. But for an easier look, here's what Glenn Beck has shown here. And it matches. It does match up the names. It does seem to be legit. Now, look, at the end of the day, as for this, I generally don't care. I don't generally care if someone owned slaves back in the day. The vast majority of people had slaves, right? I don't give a shit. But the left does. And if the left want to go through and start tearing down monuments, cancelling people because they were slave owners and blah, 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 well, you might want to start with your own candidate. Because apparently he was a slave owner. Well, his great-great-grandfather or whatever it was a slave owner. It's kind of a... well, inconvenient, that one, isn't it? It's a little hard to swallow. Now, like I say, I do know that Snopes has gone through and tried to claim that this information is no proof of information. But that was before we got this latest, I believe. Biden family slave owner. So we copy the link address, and just for obviously nonpartisan reasons, there's that, and we also have this one here. Right, so they're claiming it's false, but the reason they claim it's false is A, they claim this is not the photo of him. Well, okay, that's great, but that's not what people are asking. People are saying his great-father, great-great-grandfather, whatever it was a slave owner. Not that this is a, like, it's like, no, that case of him being a slave owner is false because this is the wrong photo of him. Okay, but was he still a slave owner? Ignoring the fact that the photo was wrong. Was he a slave owner? So this is not the photograph of Joseph Biden's great-grandfather. This is what Snopes does. No, your case is wrong because this is not the photo. Okay, but that's not the central point, is it? While it went viral in June 2020, it's actually been circulating for more than a decade. At the earliest, blah, 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 blah. We're also unable to find any mention of a great-grandfather named Joseph J. Biden. Well, the problem is that it's actually not Joseph J. Biden. The name itself is actually Jesse Robinette Biden. So, it's sort of, they're not lying when they say that it's false because they're saying, no, there's no Joseph J. Biden who was a slave owner. Okay, but that's not the name of his grandfather, is it? But anyway. The material was examined and reaches the family tree. In 2016, the Irish Family Research Centre traced the Irish side of Biden's back 6 generations on his side. Then Vice President great-grandfather were James Finnegan, born in Ireland in 1840, and Edward Francis Bellowit, born in 1859. Great-grandfather owner Owen Fringanan, left in the 1940s, blah, 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 blah. Details of the other side of Biden's family tree are less clear. There's no evidence to suggest that Biden's great-grandfather was a Confederate soldier and a slave owner. Okay, why are we worrying about him being a Confederate soldier? We want to know if he was a slave owner. Stop trying to muddy the waters. Biden's father family came from England. They arrived in America, especially in Baltimore, Maryland, blah, blah, blah. So, USA Today identified Biden's great-grandfather as George T. Biden, not Joseph J. Biden, as claims in the meme, who was born in 1867. So there's a little bit of conjecture about it, but the viral meme claims the image shows that Joseph J. Biden, former Vice President Joe Biden's great-grandfather, slave owner and Confederate soldier, but that isn't the case. The man in the photograph is actually a Civil War named Richard Young Bennett, who has no connection to the Biden family. Okay, not what we're saying though, is it? We're saying that he was a slave owner. Furthermore, Biden's natural great-grandfather was George T. Biden, not Joseph G. Biden. We found no Bidens in the database examining regular Civil War soldiers or slave owners. Okay, but they're not under Biden, are they? Like, here it is here. Jesse Robinette. So, I don't know. Look, the thing is that this was supposedly checked by genealogists and they've confirmed it. So, I don't know. Who do you believe? A genealogist or the mainstream media who's trying to cover for Biden? Joe Biden's great-grandfather owned slaves and fought the Confederates. Blah, blah, blah. The former vice president's great-grandfather was Norm T.G. Biden, not Joseph. Okay, so they're just reiterating what Snopes has said. Oh, well, actually, it's probably the other way around. Snopes is probably reiterating what these guys have said. But, yeah. I don't know, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I don't know. They seem pretty sure on this. And they do have the historical records, so... God damn it, I keep clicking the wrong button. I just closed it again. Oh. But yeah, you know, like at the end of the day, Glenn Baker's claiming it was Joseph Lee Robinette. Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. I don't know, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised, actually. A lot of people owned slaves back then. So, yeah, really would not be surprised at all. But let me know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. So there's Joseph Robinette Biden Sr. there, who was in Delaware, in Pennsylvania, died in 2002. Married in 1941 and was born in 1915. That to me seems to match up, but I don't know. Guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack that like button. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, we'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. There'll be one more video today. And we're just going to start slow because I've got to get back into it. But there'll be probably going to do like 1 or 2 videos a day now. 3 videos a day was just killing me. But yeah, next video soon. Have a great night. See you soon. So we're going to talk about what happened at Baltimore, Delana. I've forgotten the location now. But yeah, talk to you soon.